let's go ahead and talk about variables. To declare variables, first type the visibility keyword, then the type and the name. For example, public, light, the type light, and the name, my light. So again, the public is the visibility keyword, light is the type, and my light is the name. There are two main visibility types, private and public. What's the difference? Well, private can only be accessed within this particular script, within this particular class. If you make this public, then it's accessible to other scripts and other classes. So that means other people can access it and change its value. Moreover, public variables can be changed in the inspector from the Unity editor. For example, let's create variable A and public B. Right. And so here we have our public variables, my light and B. And we can change it, for example, right, 10. And remember, we can't do it in the plain mode because it will not be saved. So type 10. If you change a variable here, the Unity will use this number. So let's go back to 5. But what if we want our variable to be private so that no other scripts and classes can modify it, and in the same time want it to be visible? Well, here is an attribute serialize field in square brackets. Let's go to our private variable. All right. Save. And now we are going to see the A. Yeah. Here we go. A. It is still private, but we can see it and modify it in the inspector panel. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about variables types. You already know the type int, whole number. There are many types, like float. Float is a float point number like 10.6. And don't forget to type F after that if you use float type. After that we have string type. So string is a string. For example, let's type I love my game. All right, so a string. We already have A, so let's use other letter C. Okay, so that's why I love this Visual Studio, because it helps a lot. All right, after that we have bool type. Bool. The bool type is true or false. So these are standard C# types. Okay, let's save it and take a look how it works in our game. So yeah, we see A, B, D, C, E. So the E is a bool variable. Checked means true, unchecked means false. as I told you, these types are standard C# types, but besides them, we have many types which works only in Unity, such as light. Here also we have camera type, camera. We also have even rigid body. I think you remember, if you need a variable rigid body, you can use this type. And the reason we need to know our type is, for example, if you're trying to add two things together and their types are int, like we have here a and b int, and so Unity says, yeah, I can do that. And if you try to add, for example, b and d, so int plus float, yeah, no problem. For example, let's go inside our start function, create a new variable m, and let it be b plus d. The var type means, hey, compiler, find the type by yourself. So, and after that, we print our m. All right, save. Go back to Unity. So, right. And when our start function was called in the very beginning, we have our 15.6. And I think that's correct. That's 5 plus 10.6. All right. But if you are trying to add two variables, one of which is int, and the second is, for example, light. So Unity can't do that because it doesn't know how to manipulate them. So that's why the type is important, and you should never forget about it.